I was watching the debate through Ralph Smart, who was just showing some clips. But see, I don't watch that at all. I don't watch any of it I don't get any feed about politics on any of my SM. But when I do, which I just subjected myself, I was wondering what Ralph Smart was going to reveal. And for one, it's obvious that the Biden, he's not a human entity. He's a perfect example of it's as good as if you want to know if there's aliens here. But it's, yeah, because, well, it's not a human being, so then, but see, this is from some place it might be put together by science, where it's functioning with the nth degree or souped up with the robot quality, right? The how do you animate something remote control? And it's not perfect, not at all. I mean, it's too perfect. You look at it and it's like, it's not really human. So anyway, having said that, but okay, there's another thing about it, is that I don't think you want to be looking at or exposing yourself to any of those images, particularly Biden. And I'm not into any of this. I'm not favor any one over the other. You can tell that they are actors on a stage. It's pretty dangerous, you know. One of them is anyway, it's all very confusing. It's all just not safe. Whoever is thinking that that's real, first of all, or something. See, your brains are being turned to mush by just exposing yourself to an image like Biden. I'm not kidding. That thing there, just exposing yourself to it. You don't have to have the sound on. Is, well, I can describe it as, now I've talked about the club on my Facebook today or somewhere, but literally club, what a club means, you know, like I couldn't find, you know, just the regular old club, you know, it's like a stick. Oh, yeah, you call it a baton or a stick, but no, that, you know how they have the flat hats? You put on the flat hat. That's what happens when you're beat down, and you finally, when you're beat down to no intelligence at all, you get to wear the hat that in which it looks like that you have been effectively beat by the club. And the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. But no, I just wanted to get that off my chest, that nobody should be exposing themselves to any images, let alone debates. You're turning your brain into mush if you think that that's something that I just can't imagine. I am absolutely, you know, because I heard somebody over Facebook, you know, I get their feed, and it says, I'll be interested to see how the debate goes tonight, and I'm thinking, what? I guess maybe if you're studying it, like, no way, Dave, there isn't anything to, you know, all you have, whoa, I have never, See, I don't expose myself much to poison. I try and stay away from it, and then, but boom, it's. But let me tell you, what I see is just. Okay, so you are under the illusion that there is an America or a USA or something like that, whatever that is. By the way, United States of America doesn't make sense at all. United States. United States, let's put that just United States. If they were united, there wouldn't be any states, right? But there are. Um, what states in particular are we talking about? If it's really states of what, um, you would think that one of us can tell us down below something that made sense to a 5-year-old, and they would say, yes, I agree, maybe that should be held, um, that there should be intelligences held in place that keeps track of that particular belonging and or intellectual property management, say, um, but there's a wide range of what cultures are up to around here, and see, there's something moving. We can dial in on it. If you want to look at what money does via how, it's just centralized, right? As far as our intelligence, I don't know about you, but there's a few things I have to worry about here. Is my electric bill, right? Do I really have to worry about that? Is there some other way I can get around it? But anyway, and then the water bill, right? The water bill. Do you have a water bill? You pay for water even if you happen to drink it. Isn't that a trip? That is totally like, you know what? I am so glad there's a cure to all of this, and that is, well, it's an illusion, but you can be set free, folks. You can go to sleep and never wake up again. And just. Some people manage to stay here for like 196 years, but they they fall into a deep meditative state, and they are not doing much here. They're so still that they could be just pronounced dead, but no, there's vital signs still showing. Better off than trying to get around in that condition. But anyway, what condition are we? When we get around at any time, what is really going on, really? I mean, you're listening to somebody here that's like completely disinterested. I would love to do a certain amount of things. A motorcycle would be nice. I think that's one thing, but how, well, I do. It's not really, I don't think it's my poor mentality. Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe I don't. They say to just behave in ways that it's already here. It's already here. You already have it. And well, having said that, I've always ridden a bike. When I was a kid, that's how I know I can just manage it. I can do it. Just pretty much my whole life was raised on the back of a bike, a bicycle. But I know what it is to just ride and really quick down the road. And what's the difference? There's a motorized version, and be careful. And of course, be careful is the main thing. Don't see the way that you avoid getting muffed up, muffing your body up through a crash is just don't crash. Don't crash. That's not the name of the game when you get on a bike. And by the time you're on a bike, you're pretty sure you know what you want to do, and that's something that might be interesting to have gone on, because doesn't it really reflect the mentality that I'm looking for, which is absent at this time, which says, oh, it's so far off. I mean, I happen to relate it to, I hate this video, right, by the way, right about now. I relate it to partnership, partner, the people in my life. That if there were like 5 people that I knew around me that were coming over and saying, Shauna, what's up? Hey, they were gentle about it, because otherwise I'd be like, what are they doing with that bike? Get out of here, and I'd get on it and run. But no, they would be like, so when are you gonna get your bike? Well, it's when see, this is the thing, it's not me. Don't ask me, ask money over there, or wherever it is. Ask money, when are you gonna get Shauna a bike? You have to look into Shauna. Shauna, here, I'm doing it now, believe it or not. You have to do this yourself too. Just look into this and say, Shauna, whoever I am there, when is money going to start taking care of you? In any way, shape, or form, especially if you think you want anything in life that will be anything in life at all that you think that will kind of get you out and about. A bike is a really great thing, because to me it'd be like, I wonder if I can drive down to the lake. I say it's a big, of course. See, it's not a really cool place to learn how to ride your bike up here in the mountains, but I say, why not? Why not, man? Eventually I'll take it down to the highway. I would love to be able to show up to everybody in this unknown, just, a pawn, more like a king or queen, more like a superhero. What is that, an alien? Yes, it's an alien on the back of a rocket. And then, but I take my helmet off and everybody is automatically disappointed. They don't know me, they've never seen me before, and who knows why I said that. Because how could I be unfun, especially if I at least had $20 in my pocket. Let's get back to that shitty fucking shit. A Libra is that way, and I have a lot of Libra. It's like, can we just have $10 in our pocket? Once, if we do have that, you would think that we are sitting on $10,000 all of the time, and it's like, no, we just are. We know how to. Libras are the ones that make music, and you have to figure they are taking crap, noise, pure noise. To any other person, it is noise. But they make music out of it. How? You can say peace and or silence, something very mysterious. Why can't we put any value on it? Because it is the only thing of value if you really look at it. What makes sense the most is to just calm the fuck down. And, you get, if that silence conveyed through sound, which is music, very important. See, words can do the same. Words can be silence heard in words through talking. Those are special people that know how to do that. They recall an experience that only you can have deep within you, and you wonder, is this what's happening? And then somebody say, oh, kabloop de blop, and it's like, whoa, you said that thing that I was just thinking about it the other day, and now I know for sure I am not alone as far as having cued in on, like, the big question is, what the fuck is happening around here on this plane? See, I need to not worry about it too much, I do, but I don't. I think it's important to use the capability of technology to in favor of our uh, say, how can we influence, how could we get together, instead of looking for a um, a choreographer that allows dancers to get together at a certain time, totally practiced, and then all of a sudden they break out in a dance, a robotic dance. More like, is there something else we wanted to do on this plane? If it's about attention getting, um, who's sick and tired of the war that money is conducting on our well-beings? Comment section down below. Really, none of us make enough of it to start saying, oh yeah, this is a great idea. The last person who I heard said that to me, that, no, I love the way the system works. It's all set up just for you. You're free to, and I'm like, well, he ended up in a mental institution. He was a man, and what can I say? Okay, so it worked for him. I'm fine. I'm not closing my account on the truth and reality, where of course the entire financial system is a mental institution. He might have finally gotten something right, and then, well, he found himself um not being able to be corrected ever. And how does he talk everybody into well, I guess at this point, if you find yourself in that kind of place, you have to just say, yep, I'm nuts. When can I get out of here? And with new my new jacket. I mean, how do I wear this around? I was wondering that. Comment section down below. Have you ever um, been so crazy? Yeah, I heard it the other day. What Alan Watts would say, something like, whoever um, needs to go see a psychologist should go have their head checked, or whoever needs to go see a therapist should have their head checked, or anybody that any anything else that outside of themselves to pick themselves up with their two hands and just rob that motorcycle off of that person, if you can, and jump on right away and say, God says to forgive everybody. And forgive means to just pay it forward. Just handle your helmet while I ride off into the distance. Thank you. That was great. I hope you got the whole visual on that one. At 1717, we're safe.